Yo, what's going on guys? Havoc here now, but welcome to Brawl Stars Mythbusters. Yeah, I feel like I just did one last week, but apparently that was in December, so either time is flying or I'm developing Alzheimer's. Like God, it's already been more than a month. Don't forget, if you want to submit your own myths though, feel free to join my Discord with the link down below and drop them in this channel right here. And yes, there is 2 hidden gift cards in the video. I haven't done this in a while, but yeah, you find it, you keep it. So let's get right into it.
Let's do this.
Myth. If you change to this language, you can see how many of your gems you bought and how many you got for free. Now, he didn't provide any language, but I mean, I checked every language anyways. Myth confirmed. This has been a thing for Clash Royale for years, but Brawl Stars? I had no idea. Basically, if you switch your language to, this, I really don't know, don't ask. You'll see the gems you've gotten for free and how many you've bought, and under that is your total. I have no idea why this only happens in this specific language. I mean, they might have like local regulations where they need to show this, but I don't know. Myth. If a Mortis using Creepy Harvest takes out a Colt using Magnum Special, the bats will stay throughout the entire match. Myth confirmed. This one is pretty cool, and I think the most fascinating part is seeing those little bats, because this star power is rarely used by anybody. I mean, I rarely see anybody using this star power. This also works with Frank, I believe, and green isn't the only color it will be. If it's an enemy, it's red. If it's Frank, I think it's purple. This is pretty cool glitch to play around with. I mean, just have fun with it, see how many bats you can get. It's really cool. Just make sure you're taking out a Colt using Magnum Special and you're good to go. As you can see here, when using somebody completely different, the bats get absorbed and disappear, so it doesn't work just with the Colt and Magnum Special. I have no idea why. Sometimes the bats will even follow you, which I found pretty cute. So yeah, myth. You can get out of any map by using Sprout Super to trap a Surge in it, and then use Surge's gadget to teleport. Myth. Okay, this was a glitch that worked not too long ago, and I believe it was patched. But that's not my point. I would have never included it if it didn't work at all because of a patch. So yes, it did work at one point, but the reason I included it anyways is because one interesting thing happened. It basically teleports you and Sprouts wherever there is space to stand, which is pretty cool. I didn't expect that, and yeah, it's unfortunate we couldn't get outside the map, but it was fun testing this out, and it's pretty awesome to see us teleporting for some unknown reason. Myth. If you choose BB, her bat is angry, but when the bat is behind her, the bat is happy. Myth confirmed. It's probably important to mention that a lot of people submitted this. I believe this was due to a recent little addition to the game, so yeah, I have no idea who submitted it first. Sorry. But yes, her bat is angry at first and then it's happy when you look at it again. It reminds me of that one commercial on Sour Patches.
First they're sour, then they're sweet.
It's okay.
Myth. If you make this map, the ball will be able to go through a corner. Myth confirmed. Okay, I think we all know by now, but When walls are placed like this, half the time some weird glitch summons out of nowhere, whether it's a ball going through it, or attacking through it, or something crazy. This time around you can pass the ball to someone. Whoa! Now I don't know if this will ever be useful when making a map due to the goal literally being blocked out, but I think if you play around with the placement a bit, this can be game breaking. I don't know, I'm just following what the myth stated, but yeah. Myth. When you die in a duo and reopen the game won't tell you when you will respawn. Myth confirmed. You know, weird things happen when you close the game and reopen it back up. As we've seen in previous episodes, a lot of things happen when you close the game for some reason. Anyways, basically, during a duo, it'll look like you're simply spectating your partner, and there's no indication that you're in the match or about to spawn back. It's pretty small, but cool find. Myth. You can play 2 Brawl Stars side by side on an Android device. Myth. I believe this myth originated from my Clash Royale episode a while back. Basically, we tried to force an Android tablet to open 2 Clash Royale apps, and even though they crashed before you could even do much, it still worked. It was a myth. Now for Brawl Stars, it's interesting because the game is a landscape compared to Clash Royale. And I'm not gonna lie, this one was super annoying because they just wouldn't open. There was a point where I could play both of them successfully at the same time, but that only happened once and it crashed after the tutorial. Usually what it lets you do is open the 2 games for like 3-4 seconds and then it crashes. This is a very inconvenient way to play, but hey, it kind of works. If you're wondering, I use an app from my MacBook called Android Tool to record the footage because the last time the screen recorder I downloaded on the tablet kept crashing, so I had to use a camera. But this method was way better, and like I said, it isn't completely false, so I'm gonna have to give it a myth. Myth. You can't write okay in the club chat when it's family friendly, but if you write it in bold like okay, it will accept it for some reason. Myth confirmed. Yeah, why is OK censored? I mean, Supercell. Myth. I got a super interesting myth. On arcade loading animation, when you go to the brawlers and select arcade, there is a loading bar, but behind there is coding, and if you zoom in a lot, you can see that it's actually Brawl Stars rules. I don't know who arcade is. Did he mean arcade or the 8-bit arcade? I don't know. Let's check. Mythbusted. Although yes, you can actually zoom in and read the text if you carefully read it word by word, it's not Brawl Stars rules. A closer, detailed, professional look at this hinted that it's actually a Windows error message. Someone actually went into the game files and took that picture and posted it on Reddit so we can read it really clearly. And it's basically a Windows error message and steps on how to reboot or fix the problem. Nonetheless, I would have never been able to read it or even be interested if it wasn't for this myth. So, thank you. I always wondered what the heck that screen had. Myth. If you're in a 1-tile gap, you won't be able to spin. Myth confirmed. Pretty small, but for some reason it's pretty intriguing to see my brawler stuck and not be able to spin. Although when I was using Dynamite, he does spin, but that's because of his gadgets. Overall, if you get a brawler stuck in a 1-tile gap, they won't be able to move or spin at all. Myth. If you go to a friendly game and disable the 8 bots in solo showdown but not release start, then disable the 9th bot and immediately release start, the game will say that you are ready but can't press anything. You can only invite friends, but it doesn't work. Myth confirmed. Yes, the game literally breaks. Like, you can't do anything. Every button is grayed out. The only thing you can do is invite your friends, but when they do accept, since the team is full, they can't join. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Myth. When you play as Spike, you can hear other brawlers with deeper voices. Myth busted. Sadly, as much as I wanted this to work, I've played Spike long enough to know this one is just a myth and that's it. Either way, I tried it just to double check and yeah, no, everyone sounds the same. Myth. If you send someone an invite to a club, it will still say in the link the word banned in it. Myth confirmed. I don't know about you, but I've never paid attention to that link when someone sent it to me. I mean, it's a link, you know, it's why. For the newer players though, banned used to be the name of clubs before global launch. The name was changed from banned to clubs, but I mean, it would be stupid to go through all that hard work of changing the link, so yeah. I'm assuming that's why it was kept the same. So guys, I think that should be it for this episode of Brawl Stars Mythbusters. Like I said in the beginning of the video, feel free to comment or either go to my Discord and submit your own myths. This series is basically driven off of comments and your guys' submissions, so yeah. I also want to give a huge shout out to my newest member of the channel. Dude, welcome to the Dank Army, man. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Havoc Gaming out. Peace!